Hi Amy. Don't you usually catch an earlier bus?
They running late for some reason. What were you reading in class today that held your interest, that the teacher had to call on you 3 times?
The Guinness Book of World Records.
Why on earth would you read a book like that?
I want to make an impact on the world. I can't decide whether I want to go for danger or endurance.
What does that mean?
I've decided to try to set a new world record. But I can't decide whether to go for an endurance record or a record that requires me to face danger. I did find one that requires both, the world record for being fully enclosed in a solid block of ice.
Sounds like a recipe for pneumonia.
Yeah, you're right. There was another one also. The world's highest bungee jump.
I saw that one on TV. They did it from a helicopter.
Oh. That could get expensive. I couldn't afford to rent a helicopter. Maybe something in the endurance category. Let's see. How about the most rides on a roller coaster? I heard that theme parks will let you try it for free just to get publicity.
Huh.
The teacher had to also call on you 3 times today in class. What were you writing?
I'm updating my obituary.
Your obituary?
Yes.
Are you sick? You don't look sick.
No. I'm in good health.
You're not thinking about. Say, listen, if you're thinking about throwing yourself under the wheels of the bus, can you do it when I'm not around?
Oh, I'm not going to kill myself. I'm not going to die, at least, not that I know of.
Then, what's with the obituary?
Oh, I update my obituary this time every year.
That is really morbid. Why would anyone update their own obituary? Are you afraid they'll spell your name wrong in the newspaper?
No. I'm sorry. I'm not being very clear. I'm not writing this for publication. It's just for my own use.
What possible use could you have for an obituary?
Well, I want to make an impact in life.
Isn't that a coincidence? Me too. But it still doesn't tell me why you're writing your own obituary.
Well, when I get to heaven, I want the Lord to say to me, well done, good and faithful servant. So, this time every year, I write down ways I can make an impact for the Lord during the coming year.
That's not an obituary. That's a New Year's resolution.
Well, I suppose so. But I'm writing it as if someone was reading it at my funeral. Because what they say at my funeral is what they'll say when I get to heaven.
You lost me.
Well, for instance, my obituary will never mention a New Year's resolution, that I lost 15 pounds. Or that I read 12 books during the year, or even that I took a night school class.
But your obituary might mention a new world record.
Can you remember the name of the first person to go over Niagara Falls in a barrel?
Well, no. But I think it was a woman.
That world record was set less than a century ago. But did it have any real impact to anyone, except the person who did it?
Oh. I see what you mean. You're looking for something that will impact more than just yourself.
Yes, and I want the impact of what I do to last beyond my lifetime.
Well, I guess that leaves out bungee jumping and ice block sitting.
I guess
that leaves out the longest continual kiss in the dance marathon. Man. None of these world records really impacts other people.
And what happens when someone breaks a record?
I guess I'll be as well remembered as the first person to go over Niagara Falls in a barrel. But the kind of stuff that will show up on your obituary is so much work. I don't want so much work.
I guess you're right. Having a real, long-lasting impact almost always involves work.
Speaking of work, I am not going to get to work if I keep waiting for this bus.
Oh. Yes. I guess I'll walk over to 8th Street and catch the 91.
Do you think I'd make an impact with a record-breaking parachute jump?
If the parachute didn't open.
Based on the play by Bob Snook. Conditions for use: do not sell any part of this script, even if you rewrite it. Pay no royalties, even if you make money from performances.
You may reproduce and distribute this script freely, but all copies must contain this copyright statement.